Hello, everyone. Did you know that cigars have long gone beyond the idea of an ordinary consumer product to become a symbolic form of enjoyment? Around the world, cigar enthusiasts are drawn to cigars not for nicotine alone, but for the depth of flavor, the complex aromas, and the uniquely slow, contemplative experience that no other form of tobacco can offer. In that world, Cuban cigars have always been spoken of as the pinnacle. A box of authentic Habanos cigars can sell for thousands of dollars, sometimes even more than many other luxury goods. However, over the past 2 decades, countries in the Caribbean and Central America, such as the Dominican Republic and Nicaragua, have risen strongly, producing cigars with quality, consistency, and pricing that rival the very best. This raises an intriguing question. How are cigars really made, and what makes them so expensive? The answer lies in the cigar-making process itself, a long, complex journey that runs almost entirely against the trend of automation in the modern world. From planting the tobacco seed to completing a premium cigar, it is estimated that around 500 different manual steps are involved. This represents an enormous amount of labor, requiring time, skill, and patience rarely seen in most industries today. And that is precisely why cigars command such high value. The journey of this luxury delicacy begins in the tobacco fields, where nature plays a decisive role. Soil, climate, and elevation directly affect the structure, thickness, and oil content of tobacco leaves. It is no coincidence that only certain regions of the world can grow tobacco suitable for premium cigar production. It all starts with seeds so small they nearly disappear in the palm of a hand. A single tobacco plant can produce hundreds of thousands, sometimes even millions of seeds. But only a very small fraction of them are selected. The best seeds are sown in trays filled with a carefully balanced mix of soil and nutrients, inside covered nurseries where humidity and light are controlled. Each cell develops into an individual seedling to ensure optimal growth. After about 5 to 10 days, the seeds begin to sprout. The young plants continue to be carefully nourished in the nursery for approximately 45 to 50 days. Farmers continuously remove weak plants, keeping only the strongest. When the seedlings reach a height of about 12 to 18 centimeters, they are strong enough to be transplanted into the fields. In Cuba's Pinar del Rio Valley, the soil is rich in minerals yet loose and well-draining, allowing roots to grow deep without waterlogging. The climate offers abundant but gentle sunlight, high and stable humidity, and moderate day-night temperature differences. These conditions produce tobacco leaves that are thick enough, rich in natural oils yet still soft and flexible. Throughout the growing season, tobacco plants are carefully tended by farmers. Like other crops, cigar tobacco requires a stable, precisely controlled water supply to develop properly. Drip irrigation systems deliver exact amounts of water directly to the roots, reducing waste and ensuring healthy growth. This method also helps prevent disease caused by overwatering or water splashing onto the leaves. Tobacco plants must be closely monitored to control their growth. When the plants reach a certain height, farmers top them by removing flower buds. These buds must be cut off to allow the leaves to grow larger and reach higher quality. The plant will attempt to reproduce by growing side shoots at the leaf joints along the stem, and these shoots must also be identified and removed. Fertilization, weed control, and pest management are critical factors in producing high-quality tobacco in the fields. After about 60 to 80 days, depending on various conditions, the tobacco plant begins to mature from the bottom upward. Each harvest level yields 2 to 3 leaves. When the main stem begins to yellow and the leaves bend downward under their own weight, the leaves are mature and ready to be picked. A ripe leaf will also break easily if bent too far. Leaves growing at the same height on the plant share similar characteristics and are harvested together. This process is known as priming. Only ripe leaves are harvested each time, typically at intervals of 7 to 10 days, allowing the upper leaves to continue developing. The harvest period usually lasts about 3 to 4 weeks. During harvesting, farmers must handle the leaves with extreme care to avoid tearing or scratching them. Even a small tear can reduce the value of tobacco intended for premium cigars. This meticulous harvesting ensures that each leaf reaches the proper maturity, thickness, and oil content. Structurally, a cigar is far more complex than its simple appearance suggests. Inside is a refined combination of different tobacco leaves, each serving a distinct role. At the top of the plant are ligero leaves, which receive the most sunlight. As a result, ligero leaves are thick, heavy, and rich in oils, delivering strength and depth to the cigar. They form the backbone of the flavor, creating a powerful and lingering sensation on the palate. At the center of the plant are seco leaves. Seco leaves are lighter in structure with moderate strength, but they stand out for their aroma. They connect the flavor layers, giving the cigar balance, refinement, and depth. The lowest part of the plant produces volado leaves, which receive the least sunlight. Volado leaves are not strong in flavor or aroma, but they play a vital role by ensuring an even, stable burn. Thanks to volado, a cigar can burn smoothly from start to finish without going out or burning unevenly. Surrounding the filler is the binder leaf, a thin yet elastic leaf that holds the filler together. The binder must be soft enough to roll easily, yet strong enough to maintain the cigar's shape during use. The outermost layer is the wrapper leaf, which defines the cigar's first impression. The wrapper directly affects color, texture, and overall appearance. Although it contributes only a small portion of the flavor, it plays a crucial role in conveying elegance and luxury. Each tobacco plant produces only one harvest. After all leaf levels are picked, the plant completes its life cycle and is not reused. Immediately after harvesting, the leaves are neatly placed into large baskets or containers, kept straight and intact, and quickly transported to curing barns. Here, the tobacco enters the curing stage. The goal of this process is to gradually and carefully reduce moisture content. Leaves are considered properly cured when they change from bright green to pale yellow or dark brown and become more pliable. Chemically, chlorophyll breaks down, allowing new compounds to form. For curing, tobacco plants are typically strung into narrow bundles on wooden poles called laths, then hung from the ceilings of well-ventilated curing barns. Under favorable conditions, curing occurs entirely through natural airflow. In some regions, indirect heat is added, carefully controlled between 32 and 77 degrees Celsius. Sawdust or hardwood may be lightly burned to assist drying and create characteristic aromas. The curing process can last from 40 to 60 days, during which the leaves lose about 80% of their water weight. Once curing is complete, the tobacco is still not ready to be rolled. It then enters the fermentation stage, where flavor truly takes shape. Leaves are stacked into large piles covered with cloth, known as pilones. Fermentation is a chemical, biological, and enzymatic process driven by conditions inside the pilones. The weight of the leaves, combined with moisture, generates heat, causing natural chemical changes through oxidation and the release of compounds. Temperature and humidity must be carefully controlled to prevent damage. Over several months to half a year, the pilones are periodically turned to distribute heat and moisture evenly. This ensures uniform fermentation, removes undesirable compounds, reduces harshness, and produces deeper, rounder, more pleasant aromas. After fermentation, the leaves are carefully sorted by size, shape, thickness, and surface quality. Only the finest leaves are selected for filler, binder, and wrapper in premium cigars. Once sorted and ready for production, the tobacco is dried, packed into bales under optimal conditions, and transported to factories. At the factory warehouse, when a production order is issued, the three main components, wrapper, binder, and filler, are taken from storage for preparation. This includes further sorting, removing central veins to make leaves thinner, softer, and more flexible, processing wrapper and binder leaves, and adjusting humidity for rolling. Blending formulas for 100 cigars are carefully prepared and delivered to the rolling floor. The filler is a refined combination of ligero, seco, and velado leaves. Skilled rollers arrange and roll these leaves so the cigar is firm enough to burn evenly, yet open enough for a smooth draw. This is highly skilled work and may take up to a year of training to master. In the rolling room, workers sit at small tables with trays of pre-sorted tobacco leaves. They select 2 to 6 leaves to form the filler, roll them into a bunch, and wrap them with a binder leaf. These unfinished cigars are placed into wooden molds to be shaped before applying the wrapper. Applying the wrapper is considered the most difficult and delicate step. The roller removes the cigar from the mold, places it on the wrapper leaf, and uses a special curved knife called a chaveta to trim excess leaf. The wrapper is wrapped around the cigar about 3.5 times and secured with a small amount of natural vegetable glue. Finally, a small circular piece cut from another wrapper leaf is applied to the cigar's head. Cigar rolling is not just a technique, but a generational art, learned mainly through observation and practice. Today, most cigar rollers are women, renowned for their dexterity and precision. Alongside hand-rolled cigars, machine-made cigars also exist to serve a broader market. Although often considered less artisanal, machine-made cigars still require many workers to operate and monitor each stage. After completion, both hand-rolled and machine-made cigars are pressed, shaped, and subjected to strict inspections. Each bundle is precisely weighed, as cigars that are too tight or too loose will negatively affect the smoking experience. Cigars that fail inspection are classified as lower grade. Those that pass enter the aging stage, where tobacco components blend and mellow over time. Aging may last from several months to many years in cedarwood boxes or shelves. Finally, after passing all quality controls, premium cigars are placed in finely crafted boxes or cedar-lined cases. Packaging not only protects the cigars but also serves as the beginning of the full tasting experience. Whether enjoyed or simply admired, cigars remain a symbol of craftsmanship, patience, and the preservation of tradition in a constantly changing world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, leave a comment sharing your thoughts, and subscribe to the channel to explore more fascinating content. Goodbye, and see you next time.